Hello, and welcome to GPU Tester. Today, we're comparing the RX 6900 XT, RTX 3070 Ti, and RTX 2080 Super across 12 popular games at 1440p. This video is for current GPU users, those thinking about upgrading, or anyone wanting to see how these older GPUs hold up in 2025. If you're considering budget options or just curious about value for money, this comparison will help you understand the performance you can expect. Our test PC specs are on screen. Let's get started with the benchmarks. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. For Marvel's Spider-Man 2, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT delivers an average FPS of around 71. While the RTX 3070 Ti gives us 54 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super handles the game at 40 FPS. The RX 6900 XT offers excellent headroom for high refresh displays. The 3070 Ti maintains stable, responsive gameplay. And even the 2080 Super ensures a fluid, immersive experience in this gorgeous open-world title. Let's check out the gameplay performance now. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. For Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT hits around 85 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti delivers 52 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super manages 34 FPS. From top-tier smoothness on the RX to very playable performance on the RTX cards. This adventure runs well on all three GPUs, making it easy to enjoy the action without compromising responsiveness. Now, let's dive into the performance comparison. Horizon Forbidden West. For Horizon Forbidden West, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT gives about 85 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti delivers 66 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super gives 51 FPS. Each GPU handles this visually rich title admirably, with the RX offering silky smooth performance, and both RTX cards ensuring consistent gameplay across intense scenes. Let's take a closer look at the benchmarks. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. For Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT provides around 65 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti gives 47 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super maintains 37 FPS. This cinematic title looks incredible across the board. The RX delivers fluid storytelling, while both RTX cards preserve visual fidelity and consistent frame pacing. Watch the benchmarks to see the difference in performance.
He will kill you. He will. Stop. Don't let him see you. Be careful. You have to go quietly. Slowly. Don't.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6. For Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT achieves 149 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti gives 83 FPS. and the RTX 2080 Super delivers 61 FPS. Whether you're chasing competitive edge or cinematic clarity, all three GPUs provide fast, reliable gameplay, with the RX standing out for ultra-high refresh action. Check out the side-by-side benchmarks for more details.
Alawi's in a black truck! Clear the road! Let's fight fast!
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. For Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT delivers 145 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti gives 83 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super runs at 64 FPS. The RX is built for ultra-smooth performance. But both RTX GPUs still pack plenty of punch for sharp, responsive competitive play. Let's move on to the performance comparison now. God of War Ragnarök. For God of War Ragnarök, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT delivers 90 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti gives 80 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super lands at 60 FPS. Excellent scaling across all three cards. With the RX taking the lead, the 3070 Ti staying close behind, and the 2080 Super offering a solid experience with great visuals. Watch the benchmark footage to see the difference.
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is! Father!
Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. For Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT delivers 99 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti gives 60 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super provides 46 FPS. From hectic battles to large-scale scenes, each GPU maintains fluidity, with the RX offering standout headroom, and the RTX cards performing admirably in this high-action environment. Let's see the benchmarks for a clearer comparison.
Where's that damn virus bomb?
Black Myth Wukong. For Black Myth Wukong, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT achieves 49 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti gives 43 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super offers 32 FPS. Even in this demanding title, all three GPUs deliver a cinematic and playable experience. The RX holds the highest frame rate, while the RTX cards still maintain immersive visuals. Let's check out the performance benchmarks for a better look. The Last of Us Part 1. For The Last of Us Part 1, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT gives 80 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti delivers 44 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super holds 31 FPS. A narrative-heavy game like this benefits from consistency. And all three cards deliver, with the RX excelling and the RTX cards holding strong on visual quality. Let's move on to the benchmark comparison now. Cyberpunk 2077. For Cyberpunk 2077, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT achieves 118 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti gives 73 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super delivers 60 FPS. One of the most demanding games out there. But every GPU on this list handles it well, offering detailed visuals and responsive gameplay in the heart of Night City. Let's compare the benchmarks side by side. Red Dead Redemption 2. For Red Dead Redemption 2, I've used the exact same settings on all three GPUs, and you can see them on the screen now. At 1440p resolution, the RX 6900 XT delivers 102 FPS. The RTX 3070 Ti gives 71 FPS. And the RTX 2080 Super offers 57 FPS. A beautiful, cinematic game that scales well. The RX dominates with smooth headroom, but the RTX cards are right behind, making this epic journey a joy to play on all three. Let's take a final look at the comparison results.